How about a little autumn harvest party to enjoy outdoors before it gets too cold? Well, I have some guests arriving in just a few minutes, and I thought I'd go ahead and just show you how I put this table together. It's autumn, and I love to entertain this time of year because there's so many wonderful colors and there's such abundance that you can use. So why don't we talk about the plates first? The table's set for 6, and I love to dine outside as long as I can before it gets too cold. What I have here are some round placemats that are made of a bamboo material. And I love the dark, almost coffee bean brown color set against these plates, which are more of a caramel color. And then I've used some chocolate napkins and just some basic tableware. If you look at the center of the table, that's where it really gets interesting, and this is where you can have some fun. What I did is I structured this in a way where I used large, small, and medium-sized objects. I started with the large objects first, and you can see I used 5 large gourds, these big green gourds. Here's 2 of them here, an orange pumpkin, and then 2 more green gourds, as you can see here. And then the next size object would be these bouquets. I love zinnias. Of course, it seems like the chrysanthemum is the flower for the fall season, but I love zinnias, and they're so easy to grow. You see, the seed will germinate in 5 to 10 days, and you can have flowers in as few as 35 days up to 60 days. And I like to plant these in late summer, particularly these autumnal colors. They're really beautiful. And you can take about 25 blooms and gather them together in the garden and bundle them, and just place them in a clear glass, as I've done here, and just tuck them in among those large gourds. Then I equally distributed some of these cast iron pieces like this crow and this acorn, and you see I used 4 of those because I have a pair of each. Crow here, acorn, crow, and acorn there. So I created this structure, and then I filled in with 45 of these little gourds and just tucked them in all these different various places. And right on the outer edge, I used these glass candle holders, which I love because as they warm, these earth tones begin to illuminate the entire table. What I like to do is take a clear glass votive and drop it inside here because I don't want the fire to shatter these gorgeous containers. As you can see, I kept the entire arrangement very low. I assembled the large things first, brought in the medium-sized objects, and then repeated them all the way down. And then the last touch is to illuminate them with these candles. Now, I better get these lighted because I've got guests coming in just a few minutes. If you like these tips and others, you want to share them with your friends, do so. And also subscribe to ehowhome.